Hey guys, and welcome to another one. How are you, Jeremy?
Oh, a little bit heartbroken, but I'm getting there.
Yes, we've been abandoned because apparently I know this is coming out late when it goes to air, but it's Thanksgiving in the United States, and
Turkey Day.
Fernando has deserted us to spend some
It's
time
fine.
with his family. So it's
Look,
all good.
you can't take it away from him with that. You know, spend time with your family. But Fernando, have we got something in store for you?
Oh yes, anybody who watches the channel knows that we've started delving into reaction videos and stuff like that. Obviously, in amongst our podcasting and all the other bits and pieces that we do. But we thought we would do a very special, very, very, very special reaction video. And well, I don't think we need to say anymore. We'll just play it, eh?
Jump into it.
I just realised I'm stood here and my hand is. I'm going to cut that. So
Nope.
No? Okay. Well, we have something very special for you anyway, so stay tuned and check this out.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Strangers Mindz. I'm Fernando, and this is Mindset. We're going to talk about a certain location that is infamous here in the United States.
He sounds dodgy
And
already.
That location is... Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Eastern State Penitentiary. You guys, I've been to this location myself twice now. The first time I went was in the early 2000s. Eastern State Penitentiary was actually my first, I guess you could say my first huge, commercial paranormal location. Before I was, mostly helping people, doing residential cases, and then cemeteries here and there just for the good old adventures. But Eastern State was my first
Popped his
big
cherry.
time paranormal location.
Pardon?
I
It
actually
popped his
learned
cherry.
about Eastern State watching Ghost Hunters, and later on, Ghost Adventures hit him up. So it was
I'm impressed with how many buttons he has in his hotbar at the bottom.
epic location for sure. So the last time I was there was last year. I did a paranormal road trip, and Eastern State was one of my locations, and it was just an amazing time. Obviously, they made many upgrades, and everything was more, accessible, more, newer as far as
More newer.
as soon as you pay your admission to enter, which I believe it was $45 for adults. For children is less.
How much is it to go to Fremantle?
They equipped you with an
More than that.
MP3 player, and MP3 player with headphones, and then it's basically you walk around. You could walk around the whole entire location. You could follow the arrows and just follow the trail, but you could just walk around the whole entire place. And there's numbers everywhere, and when you punch in the numbers, it's going to tell you a story about that location or whatever's going on there. But
Wow, this was when he was back
Eastern
in New
State
York.
Penitentiary, you guys. This
Yeah,
is
I was about to say it's in his old place.
amazing. America's most historic prison. Eastern State Penitentiary was once the most famous and expensive prison in the world, but stands today in ruin, a haunting world of crumbling cell blocks and empty guard towers. Its vaulted, skylit cells held nearly 85,000 people over its long history, including bank robber Slick Willie, Sutton, and Al
shit.
Capone. And these are
Oh, we're
just,
showing our
the
mentality
most
here, aren't we?
infamous,
Oh, yeah.
He said Willie.
criminals
Slick Willie.
that actually was sentenced in Eastern State Penitentiary. And here's the thing, though. Eastern State Penitentiary, I believe, you know what? I'm just going to pull up
Google.
my website. strangersminds.com.
Oh, big
Like the
for it,
plug,
yeah.
like the
because
plug.
I also have articles. I
Oh,
have
and this
written
is where you can
articles
buy
about
his
certain locations that
shirts
I've
and.
gone to and visited.
Hang on. He's got an Australian stubby holder there.
No,
Did you see that?
He had our. There's all of our videos right above it. Good
Hang on a
stuff.
minute. I didn't know about this.
No.
See the Australian stubby holder?
Yeah, but have a look at the videos that are scrolling underneath it.
Yeah, I saw, yeah.
The shadow files.
You know, I've been to Kings Park Psychiatric Center, Devil's Hop Yard, but let's talk about Eastern State Penitentiary. By the way, this article, you can also find it.
He's been holding out on us.
World.com.
I know he
That
asked to
website is
put a couple of videos
Yeah.
up, so.
Craig,
Oh, that's cool.
an amazing dude. And I actually am part of OPW. I am their New York, New Jersey representative for them.
He was.
So,
Anymore?
you know, every time I go to a location, I take pictures, I write an article, and I send it towards his way, and I put it up on my website also. So, you know, there's multiple ways you guys could reach it. But there is so much history in Eastern State Penitentiary. It is unbelievable. Actually, on their website, you know, if you go down to
He's got more than what the website does.
and go to history of Eastern
He's also got the
States,
Paranormal Collective there. That's a good site to
Yes.
go and visit
there's
and
an actual
join.
timeline here.
And the West Australian Paranormal
And
Researchers,
here you
they're pretty good
could-
too.
Pretty much, you know, the history didn't start in the early 1800s. It actually started in almost mid 1700s. So as you can see, Walnut Street Jail, built to relieve the overcrowding and scandalous conditions at Philadelphia's Old Stone Jail, receives its first prisoners. So when I was doing a little bit of research on the Walnut Street Jail, it was basically, you know, like I believe it's still standing, because when I was doing research for Eastern State, you know, I went in, you guys. I mean, their website was very helpful as far as sources are concerned, but I went and Googled and just went down this rabbit hole. And Walnut Street Jail was a very small little house with a few cells. And due to the uprise in crime, they wanted it to take a different approach as far as solitary confinement is concerned. Because I believe, I think it should be here, if I'm not mistaken, the penitentiary house, with a capacity of 16 cells, is built in the Walnut Street Jail, and an experiment with day and night solitary confinement begins. So they believe that by putting these criminals in solitary confinement, it is a way for them to think about their actions and possibly even repent and, you know, scare them straight, if you would say. But with that being said, in 1821, the Philadelphia Society for Alleviating the Miseries of Public Prisons, the Pennsylvania legislature approves funding to build Eastern State Penitentiary. The new prison will hold only 250 people at the time. So they started construction and they didn't realize how huge this project was going to end up actually being.
Do you want to pause it for a sec?
Because the fact is,
We actually, if you go back through our podcast, we actually did one on this prison. And Fernando, God bless him, talked about the massive walls that they built around the prison to keep all of the prisoners in. A whole, I think he said 12 inches high.
Right.
He got his feet and whatever it was, 20 feet or 20, yeah. It wasn't very tall. So, yeah, I just thought I'd better throw that in. Anyway, better get going with it.
He's gonna absolutely love us for this.
Oh, you know what? Payback's going to be a bitch because he is going to get back at us for this one, and I don't know what that's going to look like.
Well, we're not doing anything wrong. We're promoting someone that's on our channel on their own version.
Yes, we all recommend you go and like and subscribe to Strangers Mindz. Fernando is, well, he's family to us, so get over there and give him a like and tell him we sent you to say hello.
They started adding more cell blocks, expanding more of the prison because of the overwhelming amount of criminals that were just out and about. So with that ideology, they actually had a contest with 4 architects, right? So John Haviland, a British architect, won. His prize was $100 for his design.
Wow.
You know, which is probably what,
That was a lot back then.
I don't know about architects nowadays, but you know, I'm pretty sure $100 is nothing compared to today. But he won, and it was because he designed Eastern State Penitentiary for what it is today. It is.
You think about the currency conversion, $100 back in the 1800s.
It's not just the currency conversion. You've got to look at the value of the dollar at the time as well.
That's what I mean. Converting it that way, like that's a lot of money.
I mean, he designed the front part. Look at this.
You can tell that was
Tell me,
English.
guys, like, what is your first
It's the start of porridge.
thought when you see the front
It's a castle.
location? Actually, you know what? I got a better one for you.
Oh, good.
Bring up, because like I said, I went to this location and I believe I'm not gonna say I believe, I know. And actually, I had to take a picture. Let's open this up. There you go. That's actually my son Josh. Look at it. Look at that, you guys. Let's see.
I would like to go there. Would like to go there.
Oh, I'd love to go there.
This resembles almost like a castle.
Huh? Just what you said 2 minutes ago, mate.
And this is inside the prison. That was interesting. Oh, probably dust. But yeah, you guys. So Eastern State Penitentiary, look at this. Their website is amazing. Let's click it.
I've been there a few times on that website.
When Eastern State opened in 1829, it did not look like any other building in Philadelphia. In fact, the prison, which was the largest building in the United States at the time, was 2 miles outside of the prison, since the building itself was intended to deter crime. Eastern State was designed to resemble a medieval or Gothic castle. Architect John Haviland said that the building should strike fear into the hearts of those who thought of committing a crime. So their purpose of his
let me in.
Creating a building so scary that even before a criminal thinks about committing a crime, it makes them be like, you know what, do I really want to do this? Because I'm going to end up here.
Yeah, but how many people like the Gothic style castles and walls and
the
cult following?
Dude.
Well, I don't think they were thinking about paranormal investigators in 100 years' time, 200 years' time, going, "Ooh, we want to go in there."
But yeah, and when you guys drive up to Eastern State Penitentiary, by the way, it's in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I recommend this location to pretty much anybody who just wants a cool tour, because this is what it is. You walk in, you pay for your ticket, and you walk around the whole place. Granted, there are certain areas, like certain cell blocks, that they left as is, exactly how it was left back in the 1800s when it closed down. When I want, let's say, when did it close down?
Love to go see Al Capone
I know
cell.
I did research, but this was a while ago. Because when Eastern State closed down, it was actually abandoned. And there was a couple of
There
years
he is right there.
that I missed it. I missed it. There was actually a couple of years that you could have just walked into this prison and do whatever you wanted. Unfortunately, like every abandoned place, there was a lot of,
Destruction and graffiti.
shit going on. Graffiti, destruction of property, and just disrespect, But yeah, you guys, if I come across it, because look, this whole timeline starts at 1776, and it goes all the way to 2017, and it's a lot of information. My article of Eastern State is actually the longest article I have written, and it is because there's just so much. There's just so much.
Anyway,
We
I
go
think we
all
better
the
stop
way
this one
back
here.
to the-
And for anybody who wants to get to the rest of the information that Fernando's got there, go over to Strangers Mindz on YouTube. Check it out because he's got a lot of really cool videos and everything. And he's, like I said, he's family to us. And show him some love.
As you can see over there, it's with a Z, not a
Yeah,
S.
Strangers Minds with a Z if you're in America and a Z if you're in the UK or Canada or anywhere else.
And that's a Z or a Z at the end, not for strangers.
Yes. So, well, actually, if you look on the left of the screen there, you'll see the end of Strangers and then Minds.
That's what I was pointing to, that way.
Hang on.
Yeah, see, now you're getting your little...
See, that's the long way. So, anyway, on that, I think we better disappear. So,
Look, thank you, Fernando.
yes, it's nice that you joined us. And if you actually look at him, he's listening he's actually looking at you. Jeremy, you're being watched.
Yeah, I know.
Now you're looking at each other. It's like I need to put some... Do it again. Look at him again. And I'll put some nice music, some romantic music up there for the two of you.
Just the two of us.
That's it. We're going now. He started singing.
See ya.